Hello and welcome to My Speaker Secrets. My name is Patience Chisanga-Mayer, your public speaking and branding trainer. I'm excited about sharing with you some insights from a book that I'm currently reading, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Now, some of you know that I have alluded to some of Dale Carnegie's teachings. Remember, he wrote the first mass market book on public speaking, The Art of Public Speaking. Now, don't let this title mislead you because this book contains some old gold truths about communication and persuasive public speaking. Three things that I feel have been illustrated very well in this book include understanding your audience and being genuinely interested in your audience. It includes how to begin a presentation in a very engaging manner that is ear catching or eye catching. And finally, the power of utilizing storytelling whenever you public speak or when you communicate. So let's get straight into these principles. The first one about being genuinely interested in your audience simply speaks to the importance of you researching your audience, being deliberate about finding out what your audience already knows and what your audience is really interested in. Remember, public speaking at the end of the day is not really about you. It's about your audience and what they want to hear. If you're going to inspire your audience, if you're going to create a movement, then you must be interested in what your audience is interested in and present that to your audience in a creative manner. Many times I have people asking me, well, Patience, I don't think I have anything new to tell my audience because I'm always telling my clients you need to find a way of presenting new information to your audience. My response is, in case you don't have anything new to share with your audience, find a new way of presenting that information to your audience in a much more creative manner. That's principle number one. Let's get into principle number two, which is about you making presentations with an ear or eye catching beginning. At the beginning of your presentation is when you've got an opportunity to grab the attention of your audience. So it is very important, it is key for you to find something that is engaging. What is that thing that will grab the audience's attention? I'll give you an example. Sometimes an interesting fact, an interesting statistic could be one way of beginning your presentation. An interesting research that you have come across that provides useful information or helps to explain the communication goals that you want to share with your audience could be a brilliant idea. Another thing that can help you in beginning your presentation in a memorable manner would be you utilizing a famous quote. There are people that have talked about a lot of topics. They have been people that are thought leaders on various issues in our community. Think of one and pick one of those influential quotes that they have made, or begin your presentation with an interesting statement that leads your audience into understanding the importance of your presentation. That's how you can make your presentation memorable. Here's another trick. Try to begin your presentation with a rhetorical question. You may get a response or you may not get a response, but at the end of the day, it feeds into what we refer to as audience engagement. Questions pose a challenge to your audience to think about the topic at hand. The third principle is about utilizing the art of storytelling. And if you have been following the videos that I have been sharing on my YouTube channel, on my various social media platforms that I utilize, you will realize that storytelling is one thing that I'm really, really passionate about. Find stories that will help you simplify the information that you want to share with your audience. According to research, the mind retains information much quicker when it is placed in a story format. Dale Carnegie once referred to stories as places where some of the world's best kept secrets are hidden. So find stories that are related to your topic. Remember, these stories may not be personal stories. If they are, then well and good. But if not, think about other people's stories. Every single day, there are stories that are made. There are stories around us. So find that story and weave your content into that story. Just remember, it has to be relatable. It must have an introduction. It must have a main body, and it must have a closing. Now, with that said, I will wrap up my Speaker Secrets edition for this week. Please feel free to engage with me and follow me on my various social media platforms. My links are in the caption. So let's connect and let's get talking. If you've got any questions about public speaking, I'll be more than glad to share some feedback with you. Better still, if you are interested in signing up with my one-on-one online coaching sessions, I'll be more than glad to take you under my wing as I support your journey in public speaking or branding. It's goodbye for now.